sit on.
I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting.
You're okay.
No problem.
We just appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is what you wanted to do on New Year's.
Yeah, it's okay. Is there any, before we get going, any like specific questions that you guys will have, so I can try to? Okay. Anything specific that you're looking for right off the bat?
No, I think just basics of what happened and stuff like that. It's not live, at least for us. I don't think anyone else is
Anybody
live.
live?
So if you need us start
We
over.
are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I know I talked to John.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, there's no bad.
And I texted him back because there was kind of a change of plans a little bit. And
No worries.
so,
No worries.
okay.
Hold on, I'm sorry. We have to.
Very good. You guys are good.
You texting?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You can look at me the whole time.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you mind taking stuff over?
Tell me where you want me. I'm happy to be wherever.
Are we all good?
Yeah.
All right. Can you just start by saying and spelling your first and last name and the position with the department for us?
Yeah,
please?
it's Andrew, Andrew, and then Koeller, Koeller, and I'm a lieutenant with the Wyoming Police Department.
Okay. I think first question that we all have is what exactly happened here today at this Walmart?
So approximately 6 p.m. today, police and fire personnel were called to the scene in reference to a shooting that just occurred. Several callers were inside. When officers arrived, they located a female suffering from a gunshot wound. That female was found to be unrelated to the shooting. As investigation went on further, there was some sort of interaction inside. The shooting appeared to be targeted towards another individual. That individual ended up showing up at a local hospital several minutes later while we were investigating. That individual is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries at this time, is currently undergoing medical treatment. The uninvolved individual is also undergoing medical treatment, but is suffering from what we think to be non-life-threatening injuries.
Okay. So there was some type of altercation between, like you said, two individuals. One of those individuals hurt the other one, that also hurt an unrelated woman too, correct?
Let me clarify a little bit. There was an interaction between two suspects and an individual. That individual was the individual that ended up at the hospital, taken by private transport. The two suspects are currently outstanding. What the interaction was, we're still looking into. It's very early in the investigation. This only happened about 2.5 hours ago.
Okay, so there was some type of altercation between three people, the one person who was shot and then two suspects.
Yes.
And then during the course of that, as those people were shooting, it also hurt a woman who was not related to that altercation whatsoever, correct?
Correct.
Okay. The person who was shot as part of that altercation, was it a man, woman? Do you have like approximate age?
I do not have an approximate age. It was a male. That's all we have at this time.
Okay.
Did it happen in the checkout line? Where did it happen?
It happened in and around the checkout lines, towards the front of the store, by the self-checkout, and throughout the store.
And then the suspects, do you have any suspect description at this point?
So I have very preliminary suspect description. There are two suspects. One was wearing a black parka-style hoodie, winter coat with fur around the collar, red sweatshirt, and dark pants. The second suspect was wearing light-colored pants and a black sweatshirt. Both suspects were wearing masks, so we don't have pictures of them available at this time, but we hope to in the future.
Kind of just walk me through, it's New Year's Eve. There's a lot of people who are doing last-minute shopping, I would imagine, around 6 o'clock when the shooting happened. What impact does it have to have a shooting like this in such a public place?
Yeah, it's concerning. The store was full of people. I talked with store management, and it was full of people. The store was evacuated and has since ceased business for the evening. Any inquiries regarding Walmart needs to go to Walmart corporate, but it is scary. It's frightening. But I want the public to know that all of our resources are in work on this. Our detective bureau, our forensics unit, our command staff are in working on this. And additionally, we would encourage anybody who saw anything, who was in the store, who witnessed this, to come forward and please call either Wyoming Police Department or Silent Observer.
So the two suspects and the one person who was shot related to it, is it apparent that they knew each other?
It's unclear at this time.
And the other person that was shot, the female, was this just a random victim?
We believe that she was unrelated. She was just in the background of the shooting and unfortunately was struck with a round.
So she just happened to be there, was shopping on New Year's Eve, and happened to get shot as a result of this. That's what it appears right now?
Correct.
Is there an age on that female?
I do not have an age for you right now.
Is there anything else you want to add? Why would you encourage people to come forward if they do have information?
Obviously, we encourage people to come forward because this is a brazen public attack. This is not something that we would tolerate. This is not something that should occur, and we would encourage the public to give any information to help solving this brazen crime. And like I mentioned, unfortunately, an innocent bystander was struck. 2 people were struck, and that's completely unfortunate, but an innocent bystander was struck during this incident.
It all happened inside the store. We hear a lot about these shootings in parking lots here, but this was inside
Absolutely.
the establishment. Yeah, I mean, might be some repetition here. Do you happen to have ages or where they're from, the 2 people who were shot?
I don't have that at this time. Again, it's very early, and both are receiving medical treatment. We're still working to figure out what exactly occurred during this incident.
They are expected to survive.
At this time, they're considered non-life threatening, but again, it is very preliminary.
Are you able to say where they were shot, each of the victims?
I am not at this time.
Do you know how many rounds were shot, roughly?
I don't. It was numerous. I know at least 10. However, an exact count would be, I would be unable to come up with at this time.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you know this, but I'm assuming like weapons aren't allowed in the store. I don't know if that's something you know about per se.
If someone had a concealed weapons permit or something to that effect, then potentially. But again, I don't know what the status of that individual was, or obviously a brazen attack in a store where people are shot, innocent bystanders are involved, would not be allowed.
Anyone else have anything? Another question? Anything else you want to add?
No, again, I just encourage anyone who knows anything to please come forward. Anyone who is even the smallest bit of information can help us solve this. And Walmart will be closed for the rest of the night for business on this holiday.
Is it clear at this time how packed the store was? Was it light? Were there a lot of people in there? I'm thinking as far as witnesses, people coming forward. Were there a lot of people in there at the time? Other people that could have imposed risk, or kind of not that packed for New Year's Eve?
For what I am told, it was fairly busy. As to what the number was, I was told there was multiple people within the checkout lanes, exiting the store, at the front of the store. It was a very busy Walmart, open for business on a holiday weekend, so it was full of people.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your
Thank you.
night.